Monday motivation. Start your week off flying high. Monday motivation. It's your time to rise and shine.
All right, guys, happy Monday. And this is Rebecca here with you for one more Monday Motivation podcast. Today, it's me and you. I want to talk to you. There's something that has been literally deep in my heart to talk to you guys about it. And the word for today is how to find wisdom. And the reason why the reason why I want to talk to you guys about that is because so many people think that, or even pray for wisdom, or think like, how can I find wisdom? How do I know when it's time, when is the right decision to make? How do I know when to say yes? How do I know when to say no? And you live under this pressure, the pressure of life, and not know what to do. So today I am here to just chat with you about wisdom, okay? And I just made a huge sign. I asked one of my maker's friend, Plan B Design, to make me a sign. And I said, I want a huge sign with the word wisdom. And I want to put it in my room. And I want to wake up and I want to see every day. The first thing that I want to see is the word wisdom, because my husband and I have literally been praying for wisdom for a few years, that we do believe is one of the most important things that we can have in life. More than anything, if you are a wise man, you can accomplish so very much, right? So yesterday, I was doing my reading and I ended up at the story of Queen Esther. And guys, listen, if you never saw the story, I encourage you to go read it. Queen Esther is a story in the Bible, very famous. There's tons of movies about it. But the story, when you guys stop and read that story, and it was so powerful, okay? Especially the fact that you see all the things that's happening, all the like, I want to kill him and I want to plan against him, I want to have a scam. And then you'll realize at the end of the story that God had that story, that even though the evil man trying to plan against people, that at the end of the day, he ended up making his own way of dying. So I just want to encourage you guys. The story is very long for me to tell you here, but I want to make you curious to go read it, the stories. But one of the things I wanted to share with you guys that I learned about that story is feel of the things that really, really touch me in this story. And one of the reasons Esther's story touches me so much is because she is a different race. She is in her location and time and her life. She is living as a foreigner. And not only that, she has this coming from a setting of struggle, a setting of identity crisis to the queen. And even as being the queen, she still struggled as identity crisis. And she still needed wisdom to say, if I perish, I perish, but I'm going to ask the king for my people. And she ended up doing that with such a wisdom and knowledge. And she was able to save a whole group of people because of that. So sometimes, what I want to tell you this, sometimes your wisdom is not just attached to you. You having wisdom is attaching to what's going to happen to your family, close to you. You having wisdom is what's going to happen to your legacy as people. And one of the things that I feel like wisdom, and the best friend of wisdom, if I can say, the best friend of wisdom is generosity. Having generosity is also will attach everyone around you, or that is going to teach your family how we treat each other, or things, small things like that. So it's very interesting because right now, when my husband and I see like parents and grandparents, they're very generous, they're very wise. Even if they have little money, but they're very wise, we see a huge difference in how the family receive them and how they see things. To to the opposite of some of the grandparents that are living their dreams of becoming teenagers, and then you see the selfish aspect, it just conquered their heart, and there's no wise decision in any of that, or no wise decision how they do their states, no wise decisions. I'm not gonna get into that, but I'm telling you guys, wisdom affects your entire surrounds. It affects your generations to come. So it's something that we need to pursue like nobody else business. Like, now, let me tell you, if you are a business owner, an entrepreneur, or you're starting something, you need wisdom. You need wisdom to say yes to the things that you need to say yes. You need the wisdom to be able to follow through the steps that you need to steps. And I think that, guys, not just the fact of having knowledge that makes somebody wise, but it's beyond that. It is absolutely beyond that. So today I am here to just chat real quick with you guys for this Monday about wisdom. So let's talk. So if you're sitting there, you're listening to this podcast and you're saying, well, I think I am wise. I think my decisions are pretty. I think about my decisions. I think about what I'm going to choose, who I'm going to hang out with, and why. And let's talk about that. One of the things is sometimes you have to do things for a very long time without anyone seeing it. Wisdom takes you to a journey. Wisdom takes you to a ride. Let's just put it this way. And sometimes you will see that it's not just about knowledge. It's just about choosing the right thing over and over and over, and make good choices and have wise choices. And that ride will turn around and will hit you in the butt. If you choose wisely, you will reap the fruit. If you don't choose wisely, you also will reap the fruit. So let's talk about that. There is something that I feel like, one of the things about being wise, and in the case of the story of Esther, she had to be courageous. She had to stand up for what is right. She said, if I perish, I perish, but my people needs deliver. So the reason why I'm saying this is there is a book, okay? There is a word that says, if you lack wisdom, go pray, ask God for wisdom, who will give it to you generally, to all without approaching or reapproach, and will be given to you. And to me, here's the golden key. If somebody says, if you need money, okay, if you need money, just go ahead and ask me for how much money do you want? And I'll give it to you for absolute no cost. You owe me nothing. And I'll just settle our position will be like, absolutely, can I have $20 million? The thing is, wisdom is way more valuable than money. But it says here, if you need wisdom, why are you not literally asking God to give it to you, which generalists will give it to you for free? And how many of us have been waking up in the morning and say, I need wisdom today. Guide me through my steps. And it says here, a slack hand causes poverty, but the hand of the diligent makes it rich. This is wisdom, guy. The people that thinks that just doing something quick because they have to get it done, if they think this will cause them to be prosper or wealthy, no. It's what it will cause you to be wealthy. is being diligent, is working hard, is doing the right thing, is picking up that paper that you didn't put it in the floor, you didn't throw it in the floor. That's being rich. That's getting rich. And don't be irritated if other people are getting rich out of scams. Guess what? Watch the time. Me and my friend Jew, we have been talking for years that you would know wisdom by the fruits. Every time we see something happen, every time our heart's like, what is this people doing? What is this? Every time this happens, me and Jules says, Rebecca, we will check it out, wisdom by the fruits. And this is something that is a quote that I am living by for many years, because time will prove if it was wisdom or not wisdom. So things that you think, oh, they're doing so well, oh, they're so amazing, but they're doing scamming, they're not being honest to people, they're trying to steal from people, wisdom will show the fruits. You don't have to do anything other than just watch. You don't have it. But Rebecca, what if? No. But Rebecca, what if? No. Watch. Time will show where the wisdom is. Continually, guys. I feel like that our souls sometimes have so many different choices. Let's talk about choices here. There's so many ways to conduct our lives. There's so many ways to show or reach for who we want to be as people. There's so many little roads to choose from. How do I get to choose the right one? All right, so let's talk about that. So what has been working for my life is my major decisions, the principal decisions, the decisions that I had to make, or saying this is how I'm going to live my life. They were made a long time ago. They were principles that I stand for, that I'm going to stand for. Then now, all that I have to do is to manage them, to continue to navigate those decisions. The roots of who I want to be, the principles of the choices that I want to make, it's already established. Now I just need to navigate that. So when you see something, now let's put it this way. When I see something that I say, well, this really doesn't really go with the principle of what I chose 10 years ago, then I move away from that. If people are not uplifting, we're talking about not just going for lunch with anyone. I'm talking about close friendships, building friendships. If they're not uplifting cheerleaders of anybody's futures, if they're just self-centered and them, I'm not going to choose to live life with them, right? I'm going to choose to show them what life could be, but I'm not going to choose to live life with them. But Rebecca, you're being cruel. You're being mean. No, that's not the point. Wisdom is to know that the people around us will build us or will push us down. Be around people that build you up. Be around people that ask for wisdom, that pray for wisdom, that wants to do well for wisdom. And one of the funny things is when I was getting my sign, okay, the guy says to me, that's an unusual sign to have wisdom. I said, do you ever read this word? There's a word in the Bible that says, have wisdom as your younger sister, so you always protected you. Have wisdom in your house like a younger sister to always protect you. Having wisdom is beyond making the right choices. Wisdom will protect you. Wisdom will protect your heart. Wisdom will protect your future. Wisdom will protect the places where you place your feet. And when you do well in wisdom, you also will do well in peace. And that's something I want to speak to you this Monday. I want to speak to you peace. I want to speak to you that you are wise. I want to speak to you that your heart will not be troubled, that you are not going to be afraid, but you're going to start asking for wisdom. That's what I want to speak for you. I want to speak to you that the decisions that you have to make in the future will be decisions that will be covered in wisdom, that will not be confused, but that you will know that you were created for such a time as this, for where you stand. I pray for peace to you. I pray for amazing, wise destiny, wise choice. I pray for divine friendships, for a group of friends that they are loyal, and they are drama free, and they speak life, and they have gifts that they give it for free. I also pray that your position in your family would be a position of generosity, mercy, forgiveness, and wisdom. That when you prepare to leave this life, that your generation to come, your grandkids, your great-grandkids, everyone that comes in your line, that they say, because of this person, my generation has changed. Not just the spiritual, but in wisdom and organization, and even in the wealth that you're leaving your great-grandkids. Thinking about those things, making those decisions now, it's not wrong. And you might say to me, it's tough, Rebecca, because right now I'm just trying to get it by. But I'm telling you, you have to think about, if you have to use your brain anyway, why not to think about the future as a glorious future that belongs to you, and a wisdom that was available to you this entire time. Take possess of wisdom. Take possess of your life. Start it again. Again and again, you have that chance. This is what I want to talk to you guys. Love you guys. Have a wonderful Monday. I hope you're enjoying October. Please share this with your friend if it blesses you. So good to be here. Bye now, guys.